Okay, so let's talk about why I'm so excited about these. Number one, I'm tired of spraying stuff all over my house, breathing it in, wheezing, this, that, and the other. Plus the spray, the old school traps, and this other bait stuff is not good. When you bring the bait in the home, the worst thing I figured out is you bring the bait in the home, they eat it, they die in the home, they smell, they cause all these issues. Baby, this is gonna take care of all of it. This has been a game changer. I have young children. I don't want the traps out. I definitely don't want my fur babies getting caught in the traps. Not to mention, I feel like the traps are just really unsanitary because by the time I get them, it's just gross. This is really nice because you can use it flat, right? So I love to lay these flat kind of by the front door and then under beds and things like that because it's just easier for me to pull it out or double check. I use them at my home. I use them in the garage. I use them in my vacation home. I have a she shed. I use them there. Like I literally use them everywhere. Now, one pro tip I would use, because I've seen people put these on their counters, I necessarily wouldn't do that. You want them to stay on the ground. I mean, you don't want them in the home, but you definitely want them near any doors. I'm not necessarily windows, any type of like closets or spaces that you don't use. I wouldn't necessarily put these in crawl spaces, but in your attic, in your basement, this is really great. So like I said, you can use them flat, which is really nice, or you can take them into this box, right? Which is nice when you make the box is you already have these like pre-cut edges, so it doesn't take a whole lot to build it out. I mean, you just basically, where it's pre-cut, you just do it, snap it, and you can build everything you need. These are really, really great. I found that these two may not be the least expensive, but they're more effective. I've actually seen some cheaper ones that we had where it wasn't sticking. Like I could see that something had walked across it, but it was not sticky enough. These are super sticky, easy to use, super convenient. What I would say is if you think you have an issue or if you've seen any droppings, literally, I just created this within 20 seconds talking to you guys. Get these. Now, if you think you're dealing with something bigger than a mice or a mouse or whatever, and you need something larger, that's when I keep it open. So there was a property where they were having some rat issues, and so that I was maybe as the landlord, I was like, let me take care of it. I kept them flat. It catches spiders. I mean, it literally catches anything that crawls across it. Especially the thing is that's why you don't want to have the traps, and you want to keep these from young children. Now, obviously, if you have kids in the home, you can't prevent all of this. I wouldn't say this is non-toxic. You don't want them playing with it, but this is way safer than having rat bait in your house or those traps that are going to catch their fingers, especially with fur babies, because you never know how curious they're going to get. The other thing is it catches like spiders, rats, you know, mice, anything that crawls across it. It's really nice. The other thing is you can put a date on it and a tracker. I know for me, I have more issues when it turns cold, right? So you can use them all year around, but when it turns really cold, I definitely get these out for certain properties, especially properties that have a crawl space or that are older homes. Now, my newer homes, we don't use them as much, but we do it as a preventative in the garage. So I think these are great for proactive rather than reactive. Adhesive, it is definitely maximum adhesive. Don't try the cheaper ones because you're going to be frustrated like I was. You're going to wake up and see that something walked across it and then it doesn't catch it. So if you're looking for something great that is going to work, you want to check these out.